So what exactly is uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage? It's motor vehicle insurance that you purchase yourself to protect you and any other passengers who are in your vehicle when you get in a crash. In the unfortunate event that someone causes a crash and they either do not have proper coverage themselves or they don't have enough coverage. So let's run through a hypothetical. Let's say you're driving along and some jackass rear ends you and then they don't have any insurance. Well, at that point, then if you're injured and you want to get medical treatment and you want to make a claim for pain, suffering, loss of capacity for the enjoyment of life, lost wages, mental anguish, future diminished earnings, the whole slew, the whole gambit of what you're entitled to in Florida, the only way you could do that is if you were smart enough to have purchased uninsured motorist coverage. In that instance, when you're hit by an uninsured driver, your insurance company steps into the shoes of that uninsured driver. And so ultimately, your attorneys would advance a claim against your insurance company, and they would have to handle it just like as if they insured that person that hit you. Underinsured motorist coverage works the same way. Let's say that jackass who rear-ended you only had $10,000 in bodily injury coverage, but the accident left you with very serious injuries and $30,000 in medical debt. At that point, it's pretty obvious that $10,000 is not going to be enough to adequately compensate you for your injuries. So you would again file an additional claim through your insurance after your attorney has gotten the full $10,000 in bodily injury coverage from the at-fault driver, and your insurance would then step up and have to pay additional money to resolve your claim through the underinsured motorist provision. One of the interesting things about underinsured motorist coverage, I certainly encourage everyone to get it, especially in Florida. We see far too many sad situations where people get in really horrific crashes because of someone else's negligence, and the person who caused the crash either doesn't have coverage or they just have really weak coverage. And so this is the only way you can protect yourself, your family, other people in your vehicle. When you go to purchase it, contact your insurance agent, whoever's selling you the motor vehicle insurance. Get different quotes. It's usually not that much extra money to add uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage to your policy. I don't think most insurance companies will sell you higher limits of uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage than whatever your limits of bodily injury coverage are. So if you, for example, purchase $100,000 in bodily injury coverage to cover you, then that would usually be the cap of what you'd be allowed to purchase in uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage as well. Hope this answers your questions. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call. Not just me, but our entire team at Trial Pro, from obviously all the attorneys, but down through the paralegals and even the legal assistants. We're all very familiar with every type of motor vehicle coverage, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. We're available 24/7 at 1-800-TRIAL-PRO, or visit our website at trialpro.com.